Breaking news! I have been officially charged with excessive spraying in the first degree. My defense? These perfumes made me do it. You see, I'm part of an elite investigation squad called the Luxury Crimes Unit, specializing in cases of fragrance addiction and olfactory insanity. And this month's offenders? Some of the most dangerous bottles ever added to my collection. Each one guilty of seduction, manipulation, and long-lasting criminal projection. Viewer discretion is advised. These scents have a known history of causing impulsive purchases, romantic confusion, and spontaneous add-to-cart episodes. Let's open the files. Case number 001, Kun Amo by Jeroboam. You've tried it. You know what this perfume is all about. Criminal. Charge? Public indecency by clean musk overdose. It has pear, ambroxan, maltol, musk, maltol again, and woodsy notes. This one looks innocent, like your quiet coworker who turns out to be running a side hustle in chaos. Kun Amo starts fresh, ends filthy, and sits somewhere between just showered and someone is in trouble. The pear allures you in. It's juicy, harmless. Then ambroxan walks in wearing no boundaries. Maltol adds that addictive sugar hit. And the musk? Let's just say HR would file a complaint. It's deceptively simple, dangerously clean, and practically made for repeat offenses. Yeah. It's a problem. Very, very big problem. And it is very true. It starts sweet and peary and then it takes a turn. A sexy turn. So one I strongly recommend it. This is the 30 ml. Found it at Joma Shop. Strongly recommend trying it. If I had the opportunity to finish this, then I will definitely move to a bigger bottle. But to me, this is exceptional. So if you haven't tried it, if you want to get into trouble, criminal trouble, give this one a shot. Next up, case number 002. It is Ébène Fumé by Tom Ford. Let's talk about the charge. Charge, spiritual arson through incense seduction. It has incense, palo santo, black pepper, violet leaf, leather, labdanum, cade oil, papyrus, rose, resins, ebony tree, and gaiac wood. This is what happens when Tom Ford attends a meditation retreat, but still brings a cigar. Ébène Fumé doesn't just burn incense. It burns your moral compass. The incense and palo santo hit like a luxury cleanse for your aura. But then, boom, leather and labdanum. Wholly turned hedonistic real fast. It's smooth, it's resinous, and unapologetic wealth. It's not a scent. This is evidence. Whew, that gave me chills. Yeah. What was the crime unit show? Oh my god, it just skipped my mind. But that song, boom boom, that's what's going on in my head. Yeah, the Law and Order. That's what it is. So whenever I talk about each of the cases, that's the song that I hear. That boom boom. Yeah. So anyway, this is seductive, exceptional, and it should be criminal to wear something this good, this sensual. Oh, this is date night appropriate. If you haven't got your nose on it, strongly recommend. Case number 003, Lettre de Pushkar by the House of Ella K. This was a recommendation by one of my subscribers recently. Left a comment while I was highlighting Ghibli in one of my videos, and they recommended this. And I've had this in my discovery set for a long time. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go back and revisit it because right now all of LIK is in a great sale. Check the comment section. It has all the links. Wow. Slept on. And the charge for this one, emotional manipulation via rose and saffron conspiracy. It comes in with rose, saffron, amber, nutmeg, vanilla, woody notes, and cinnamon. The kind of perfume that looks delicate but knows exactly what it's doing. If luxury could wink, this would be it. It opens regal, like rose petals on marble, and dries down like cashmere soaked in spice. The saffron glows, the amber seduces, and the vanilla softens the blow. It's dangerously elegant, like falling for someone who smells expensive and lies beautifully. Yeah, this is sexiness in a bottle. I actually find a little bit of similarities with Ghibli, but just exceptional. I'm in love with the whole house. Like, and right now with the kind of price that they're going for, I don't mind getting all of their bottles. Like, exceptionally well made, well blended. You will know it when you smell it, how much of a quality perfume this is. All of their perfumes for that matter. Please give them a shot. And especially this one. Next up, case number 004. This is Oud Superfluide by the House of Les Eaux Primordiales. This house has me on chokehold. Like, yeah. Within a month's time, I think I have about 6 of their perfumes. Maybe one is on its way. That's how crazy it is. Let's talk about the charge. Distribution of olfactory narcotics disguised as sophistication. And it comes in with saffron, agarwood or oud, vanilla, benzoin, sesame, bitter orange, and gaiac wood. This one feels like a perfume that would whisper, "Don't worry, I've handled it," right after setting your house on fire. Smells phenomenal though. The sesame is the wild card. It gives this creamy roasted note that feels edible and luxurious. The benzoin and vanilla make it addictive, while the oud stays smooth and dignified. It's gourmand wealth, like dessert in a 3-piece suit. Yeah. Once you start experiencing this house, you'll understand. Like, they use a little bit of honey-like, at the same time smoky, powdery, spicy note in each of their perfumes that makes it really stand out. And none of their perfumes are like groundbreaking. They're not. But the quality of work in each one, I haven't smelled one that I didn't like so far, which is very unique for a full house. It really is. And that's why, like, I'm just getting their perfumes back to back to back to back. And it was on sale on one website. Now it's no longer on sale. Maybe they're saying that I'm getting a lot. You know how the algorithm works? So yeah, but this is another exceptional oud perfume. The oud, at the beginning it's strong, but it mellows down and it brings that sweet, powdery, spicy kick to it, mixed with the oud. Chef's kiss. You need to try this. Again, this is Oud Superfluide by the House of Les Eaux Primordiales. Another kick that I'm on is by the House of Amouage. Amouage got my money this year. I'll say that. They started with Existence and everything went down the drain. And this one is Opus 16, and this is Timber. Oh yeah. The scent, it looks like the bottle. Like the color of the bottle, you know how it's like it's very powdery, ashy, a little bit spicy, dark. Yeah, perfect selection for the scent, in my opinion. So let's talk about the charge. The charge is intent to intoxicate through excessive woods and class. Very true. And it has juniper, cypress, cardamom, cocoa, pink pepper, frankincense, fir, lavender, sandalwood, palo santo, cedarwood, vanilla, and patchouli. If power had a scent, this would be its aftershave. Opus 16 doesn't ask for attention. It subpoenas it. This is boardroom dominance meets forest retreat. Cocoa and incense collide with sandalwood, making you smell like you negotiate contracts in cashmere. Every spray adds 10 points to your credit score. Yeah. I would say this, for the most part, people would say this leans more masculine. I agree, but I love the perfume. I love the scent profile. It has similarities to Luster from Amouage as well. So if you have that, it may seem a little bit redundant. I wouldn't get both. I actually decluttered Luster because I enjoy this one a little bit more. Exceptional. And they have it at Parfums de France. I have a 25% discount code. I'm not sure, it doesn't apply to every perfume, but you could try it if you want to get the bottle. Look at the price, see if it's doable, if it works for that specific perfume. Because based on when it was released and things like that, the code may not apply, but try to give it a shot if you're interested. And they also sell samples as well, so check out their website. If you're in the DMV site, they're in Virginia and McLean at Tyson's Corner. Check them out. Next case is case number 006, and this is Odéon by the House of Memo, Paris. I got the 30 ml. Happy that they have a 30 ml because their bottles are big and there's no way I'll go through all of that. But the way this perfume smells, I think I'm in trouble. Trouble. Charge is illegal levels of seductive softness. It has rose, rose jam, sandalwood, patchouli, cashmere, and tonka bean, amber, and musk. Odéon is rose jam in witness protection. Sweet, mysterious, and criminally smooth. The rose jam note? Dangerous. It's syrupy, warm, and completely irresistible. Then the cashmere sneaks in like soft static. Skin on skin, it dries down creamy, romantic, and addictive enough to cause repeat offenses. Yeah, this is one of those that once you start smelling it, you just can't stop going back to it. Like, it is, woo. Yeah, it's a rose jam for sure, but a sexy one. And I think I've mentioned in other videos, I'm exploring this house more and more. They have so many gems, and their prices are decent in comparison to some of the crazy prices that are out there. So please, if you haven't sampled Odéon, this is your sign. Case number 007, Ombre Nomade by Louis Vuitton. Oud done right. Oh, Oud done in a criminal way. Like, this is seductiveness in a bottle. I'm also on my Oud kick now that the cooler weather is coming. Holy cow. So the charge for this one: armed robbery of personal space through luxury projection. And it has oud, of course, incense, rose, raspberry, amberwood, saffron, birch, benzoin, and geranium. If luxury could breathe fire, it would smell like this. Ombre Nomade doesn't enter rooms. It dominates them. It's dark. It's fruity smoke with gold dripping down its sides. Raspberry wrapped in oud, incense blazing, saffron glowing. It's thin in silk packaging. One spray and you're no longer approachable. That everyone suddenly wants to approach. Very true. It's just seductive. Like, yes, it has that animalic nature to it, but if you know the house, you know, like, they have a certain DNA of that's very subtle. It's still projecting. You still smell the scent, but it is subtle, and it's the subtleness that really, really attracts me to their perfumes. I also love and enjoy Le Sable Rose, and there is some similarities because both of them have that oud rose combo, but this one is more oud dominant versus that one is more rose dominant. So super, super enjoyable. Again, another one that I hear a lot of men talk about it, not on the ladies' side, but ladies, you enjoy oud, don't sleep on this. Okay, I think I went a bit too hard, so let me sweeten it up a little bit. And that is case number 008. And this is Fantasmagory. Jesus, it's a mouthful. Fantasmagory, yep, by Louis Vuitton. This just came out last week. Well, by the time this airs, it will probably be in 3 weeks' time. But yeah. Let me tell you, I have a quick story to tell before I tell you about the charge. Went into the store to try it. The day it came out. Went into the store. It was a Friday. After work. Went in. Sprayed it on paper. Basic. Literally basic. I'm like, what? They're exclusive? Like, they're straight line and basic? Like, I'm expecting more. Like, okay, maybe it's on paper. So I sprayed it again on paper so that it would soak it and I'll get to experience it. I actually started smelling like white floral, sweet, very juvenile type of scent. And I started getting irritated because I had high expectations. I'm like, okay, maybe it's on paper, let me spray it on skin. Sprayed it on my wrist. Waited a couple of minutes. Nothing. Same thing. I was so mad. I'm like, okay, I'm going to spray it one more time. And I was going to spray once and I just drenched my arm. And then I left. I walked out. I was so mad. And I had an appointment with my SA. I didn't even get to speak to him. I just walked out. Fast forward. That was around what? 2, 3 o'clock? This is now 8, 9 o'clock. I'm on the phone talking to my sister. And I was telling her about my day and what I smelled and all of that stuff. And as I'm talking to her, I just keep getting this whiff. Like, it just keeps coming. And I was telling her exactly the experience I'm sharing with you guys. And before you know it, I'm like, holy cow, this thing is good. Like, yes, it's juvenile, but I'm getting that, again, that Louis Vuitton DNA. Like, there's a subtleness to it. Like, it just won't let you go. Like, once it gets in your nose, like, it gets in there and it just won't leave you. Wow. So, is it another one groundbreaking? No, it really isn't. Like, if you don't try it, you won't miss anything. But if you try it, you'll get hooked. If that makes sense. And unfortunately, I tried it. So, the minute I hang up from her, I ordered the bottle. I went there to get the bottle, but I didn't get it and I had to order it online. Anyway, glad that I have it because now that I've experienced it, I know how addictive it is. But yeah, but don't judge it. I say all of that to say don't judge it by the first spray. You will be disappointed. I guarantee you that. But give it time. Let it wear on you. Forget about it. Go on with your day. And then it will just keep reminding you saying, hey, I'm here, and I'm good. And I'm going to get you addicted. And then before you know it, it's too late. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Now let's talk about the charges. So this is charged with premeditated gourmand temptation with leather intent. So it has anise, ginger, almond, floral notes, vanilla, and leather. This one's the undercover agent. Looks innocent, smells dangerous. Fantasmagory blends edible sweetness with luxury leather and leaves no witnesses. The almond and vanilla combo makes you smell like money baked in a dessert oven. The leather, it adds authority. It's like frosting with a warning label. It's plush, creamy, and powerful enough to make even your body lotion feel poor. I don't know about all of that, but it has that DNA. That Louis Vuitton DNA is in here. It is sweet. It is... I think I experienced the ginger a little bit more. Maybe that's what gives it this weird designer white floral DNA. But it goes in a different direction, possibly because of the leather. But I don't get the leather independently, if that makes sense. So if you don't like leather, I don't think this will bother you. So yeah, that's my story. So if you haven't tried it, tread lightly, but you know my story, so just give yourself grace as you experience the scent from beginning to the end. And the next case number 009. This is Cristóbal by the House of Balenciaga. This to me is trouble in a bottle. If you're not used to incense, frankincense, like that funky scent mixed with patchouli, this will turn you off. To me, this has a very similar DNA to Decision and Outlands, that Amouage DNA, the new release Amouage. Yeah, very, very similar, but this is patchouli heavy. And one of the reasons why I'm going on a patchouli craze right now, because of this. So let's talk about the charge. Unlawful use of vintage allure and patchouli dominance. Very true. And it has patchouli, oak moss, and oud. Cristóbal smells like old money gossiping at a charity gala. Understated, but lethal. Oof. The oak moss gives it that vintage sophistication, while the oud darkens it just enough to say, I don't do trends. It's timeless, grounded, and feels like it came with generational wealth. Very true. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with this one. Like, I need to go lightly with it, and the day I wear it, anything could happen. Anything goes kind of day. Yeah. This is trouble. Criminal. So good. Men would probably enjoy it more, but if you love that kind of scent profile, you would love this. Again, this is Cristóbal by the House of Balenciaga. And the next case number 010. This is Oud Cadenza by the House of Memo. Lately, I don't know about you guys, but lately, these perfumes, the way they open, have been very challenging, to say it lightly. And this is one of those perfumes where I'm like, whoa, what is this? Like, it really throws you off. Like, this cannot be the whole experience. So I had the sample, sprayed it. I was so turned off. I'm like, woof, like, just trying to get rid of it. I didn't scrub it off. I just left it. 3-4 hours later, I get this really seductive, dark, sweet, powdery, a tad bit incensey type of scent. And that day, I also tried like several perfumes at different parts of my arm. So I wasn't sure where it was coming from. I wasn't sure which one it was. So I went through the process of elimination. And this one was left last, and oh my god. The whole day, I think I spread it somewhere here. I was just like this all day, non-stop. The dry down, it makes you feel like it's two different, completely different perfumes. It is, again, like, I enjoy the sweetness you get from a clean wood. Like, plain wood that has nothing on it. Wood has a very sweet scent. I don't know if you guys have experienced it. And I get that, but with a little bit of spiciness, that is so sexy. That's what you get at the end. But you have to be patient to get to that point. And for that is why I got this bottle. Like, that's how good that dry down is. But let's talk about the charge. So, the charge says, high-level olfactory seduction and gourmand extortion. So it has saffron, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, ginger, pink pepper, dates, oud, caramel, sugarcane, incense, amberwood, myrrh, divana, Madagascar vanilla, tonka, cacao butter, leather, benzoin, musk, patchouli, labdanum, and mate or mate. I mean, what's not in it? Oud Cadenza should honestly come with a warning label. Do not spray unless emotionally prepared. Very true. It's rich, smoky, and sweet, but never predictable. The date and caramel pull you in, the oud gives its structure, and the cacao butter melts like cashmere on skin. The vanilla and leather duo seal the deal. One spray, and you're both the subject and the victim. Yeah. You become the victim. Actually, to me, you become the victim at the beginning because it's so punchy, it's so dark, it's unwearable. But the dry down, that's all I'm going to say. There's only one way to find out. Try it. And really hard to find, by the way. Like, I had to look for places. No, actually, I had to order it from Harrods. I couldn't even find it here at a decent price. So, if you can get your nose on it, strongly recommend. Last one. This is a new release from the house, and actually, my brother was traveling to Portugal, and I asked him to find this perfume for me because I don't think it was out here yet, and hard to find. And when it came out, the price is like crazy. And he went hunting for it, and him and his wife Tere were able to find it for me. Thank you so much, guys. And this is Bittersweet Oud by the House of Loboy. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but like, since I'm into perfumes a lot, all of my feeds are perfumes, and this house dominated my feed. And the way they were showing about the bottles, like how they really melt them and mold them and create them, like that really triggered my interest. And then, of course, the scent profile has oud, but with a spin. This is actually, to me, a very fresh oud, something that I can comfortably wear during summer. At the beginning, the oud is strong, but as you wear it, the citrus starts to take over and the oud starts playing a background role. Very, very refreshing, very interesting, and the name Bittersweet Oud, like you understand where it's coming from. But let's talk about the charge. So this one is charged with undercover luxury and silent seduction. I believe that. So it has bitter orange, it has earthy notes, sandalwood, and oud. Bittersweet Oud looks innocent, but operates like quiet power. It's the CEO who doesn't need to speak. Everyone just listens. Clean, controlled, and dangerously confident. That bitter orange hits crisp, then the earth pulls you in. Warm, grounded, hypnotic. Sandalwood smooths it out with quiet sensuality, while the oud keeps everything expensive and unbothered. No flash, no drama, just pure understated wealth. Bittersweet Oud doesn't shout luxury, it breathes it. Yeah, very, very true. Like, I was looking forward to the experience. I didn't know what to expect. So at the beginning when I sprayed, I'm like, this is a strong oud perfume. And before you know it, the citrus starts to take charge, that orange scent. It's a very beautiful orange scent, and it really tames down the oud, which is very shocking to me. Usually it's the other way around. But now, like, the citrus comes in the background and, like, at the end, in the back, and then it takes dominance as it dries down. So that's why I said this is very appropriate for summer days, summer nights. This will be a very sensual one to wear. So if you haven't tried Bittersweet Oud by the House of Lovoy, strongly, strongly recommend. So that concludes today's investigation. The Luxury Crimes Unit has officially logged 11 guilty fragrances, each charged with irresistible addiction, outrageous pricing, and first-degree olfactory obsession. So I may not win in court, but I will win in compliments. So tell me in the comment section, which one of these would you confess to buying after promising that you would stop? I know, and they may not be on this list. If you have one, also let me know in the comment section. As always, I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, hype it up, do what needs to be done, share it. And if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed this video and for more content and to support my channel, please make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. So as always, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. More videos to come. Until the next one, stay tuned. Bye.